What's up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we do always start this show by being transparent. And yesterday, I only had one play. It was my $5 Tuesday play, and it was a winner under 177 in that Sparks game. And man, it got a little bit sweaty there, but we got the cash, so I'll take it. Vino, good to be back with you. Was yesterday profitable for you as well? How you doing today?
I'm good, Skee. Yesterday was profitable. One play, $5 play. I actually used it here on the show as the best bet, but it was the Seattle, Indiana game over the 168. Caught the tail end of the line, but still got there. Got to 170. Indiana, just tremendous offensive form, Skee, without a lot of their players, but the players that they've acquired. I mean, Odyssey Sims just push the basketball up the floor. It's fast style, and they continue to score. So, Seattle maybe a little travel weary. It's not going to get any easier for them. I think they go on the road for their next one too. But we got cash, so we like it.
Yeah, Seattle plays Minnesota tomorrow, so definitely have a tough go of things in that game. But we have two games to talk about here today, and let's see if we can find some ways to make some money. We'll go in rotation order. That means 627, 628. Las Vegas Aces, Atlanta Dream opened up Dream -1. Line keeps moving their way. I see 3.5 pretty much everywhere. Total open 162.5. Don't see a whole lot of movement there as far as who's available. Everybody for the Aces. Jordan Canada still out for the Dream. The Aces are at a little bit of a rest disadvantage. They have 1 day rest compared to 3 for the Dream here. But the Aces, this is their last game until September 4th. So until next Thursday, they got a whole week off after this game today. So they can either go into it with a 12-game win streak, or, with the win streak ended. Vino, the Dream have also been playing really good basketball. I mean, I backed them a few times. No Jordan Canada has been no problem. They beat the Liberty. They beat Minnesota. They did fall to these Aces on the 19th, 74-72, a really close game. But man, I really honestly don't want to go against either team here. Dream playing really good, Aces playing their best ball of the season. Do you agree with the line movement, or can you get involved in this game?
Well, my first look was Atlanta, Skee, but at 3.5, I don't know that I can get involved anymore. For what it's worth, Asia Wilson has had her way with this team last two times Atlanta's played Las Vegas. You mentioned one of them, but they've only scored 72 in each of those games. And we know Las Vegas has been an up and down defensive team. But against this particular squad, they've been good defensively. And I think I'm just looking back here real quick. Jordan Canada was involved. It was Ryan Howard who was out when they lost 87-72. Then when they just lost recently 74-72, it was Jordan Canada who was out. If she was involved, I think I would play Atlanta in this game. But you talked about Las Vegas having a lot of time off after this, and I'll tell you what, if they win this, they're the number 2 seed. They move right in. Both teams are 6 games out right now. They're tied virtually. Las Vegas has played a couple of extra games, but it's huge for both sides. I think the best way to look here might be under in this game. I mean, 87-72 a couple games ago is 159. The 74-72 was 146. And, the most recent one, Skee, that 74-72 that was played on the 19th of August, wasn't terrible shooting. I mean, it was about average shooting on both sides, but it was just lack of possessions. That game slowed down, and there weren't a lot of free throws in that game. And I just wonder if these two haven't seen enough now. And Atlanta, by the way, has been playing incredible defense as of late, too. So to me, I think that this 163 or 162, whatever the number is now, you're asking for, I don't know, 80, 81 aside, 82, 81 to get yourself there if you play over. I love to play overs, but I could see this one as being a playoff intensity, defensive-minded game.
I can see it too. And I'm just going to double check here, but I feel like a lot of Dream games have been going under. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, four, five, six, seven, eight, maybe more than that, but eight in a row unders for the Dream here. Um, that's the style of basketball they're playing. Second slowest pace, second best defensive rated team last 5 games. And the Aces, number one defense. So I mean that makes sense to me. I can definitely understand that. I'm looking up some more stats here, and let's see. Actually, let's see if I can get this on the screen for us. I was working something here. Yeah, B Man says double revenge. I was looking that up as well. So here we go, Vino. Screen share. Boom. And I know that I have to add it once more. So we should all be able to see this now. And let me just take well, no, it's good enough. We can see it. All right. So pretty much what this is saying, it goes back to 2012. Just home teams with rest advantage seeking same season double revenge. 62, 37, and 1 to the under. That would be about what 62.6%. Says to take this under that you just talked about here between these two teams. And I mean, it does make a lot of sense. So I'm gonna think about that. I didn't push the trigger, but I mean, that makes a lot of sense to me. Anything else before we move on? What up, Guillermo? Anything else before we move on here, Rob Veno?
Nah, I think we covered it as well, at least from all my notes. We can move on to Connecticut, Dallas.
All right, and this one, which is 629, 630, opened as Dallas minus 2.5. I want to say it flipped to like Connecticut minus 3. And now we see it depends where you shop. It's either pick 'em or -1 for Connecticut. As far as the total, not a whole lot of movement there. Open 165.5. And it looks like that's still the consensus. Injury report, a lot of the line move was based on Paige. She didn't go through practice, I think, yesterday because of an illness, but she was at shoot around this morning. And no Enrique for Dallas. For Connecticut, I don't see anybody on the injury report. And for me, when I was looking at this game, Vino, I mean, whoever was laying, I really would have won a fade. I don't think either one of these teams, I don't want to back either of these teams in a favorite role. That's just how I think about it. I do think Paige plays. Um, Connecticut's been playing really good too. It's a really tough game. Maybe. I mean, it's not too many unders that you like, Bravino. Is this one where you like more points?
Well, we don't like either defense, right? So we could start there. But the Dallas offense, and Dallas really has been hit hard by offensive minded injury, right? I mean, when I look at their team, I see Paige, obviously, and if she's 100%, that's one thing. If she's not 100%, I don't know that it's all that helpful. But you look at you've lost Quinterly, you've lost Enrique, Isaiah James has potential, Maddie Segrist has potential, but they don't do it consistently, night in and night out, and therefore Dallas has been way up and down with their totals, and mostly because it's that side that hasn't been producing. But Connecticut's red hot. I wouldn't go against the Connecticut train here. 6 straight wins and covers. We talked about that game the other night, where a lot of the technical trends that you presented in the show a couple of days ago, Skee, pointed right at New York, and they were healthy again. And Connecticut still played them to within 2 points. So it's really hard to not look at the Connecticut side first. Dallas, for what it's worth, the power ratings that I keep, they're the one team in the entire league, and Chicago's close, where there's absolutely no difference power rating wise between home and away. Dallas's home floor brings them nothing as far as their results are concerned this year. So I can't even list home floor as a reason to play Dallas. I think if it's me, I have to play Connecticut or nothing at all. I think they've just found something here late in the season, and they seem to be playing as a united group, because scoring on each night when you go up and down the box score, mostly you're going to get Tina Charles, but there's been different pieces each and every night that have contributed. So I like the way Connecticut's going. I think I would look their side.
I can't argue against that. Yeah, I think this is a game where I will not be involved. If if I'm betting, it's going to be the first game. People in the chat dropping dime says the Sun first half money line has been a wagon the last 10. Mark agrees that the Sun have been a better team on paper and eye test. He says, but I'm assuming that is he's saying it is the Sun though. You never know. All right, this one's gonna be a quick and easy show. I have to say, man, had some travel stuff going on, and I am whooped. I'm tired, so my apologies if today's show wasn't like a normal show. We're gonna move it over. Or I'm sorry, Rob. Did you have anything else?
No, but I can't wait to see where you move it over to because the wager talk deals today are one of your favorites.
Oh no, we're not putting any no pictures today, Rob Veno. We'll move right into best bets. And I'll ask
Um,
you if there's anything you'd like to promote, and if you have a best bet for the show, we would love to hear it. If not, no worries.
yeah, I would say quickly. Obviously, this is a WNBA show, but college football does start in earnest tomorrow. I have a couple of plays up already where college football is concerned. So if you're going to get involved in that sport as well, go over and visit wagertalk.com. And I will say once again, Skee, for those of you who are on top of this on a daily basis and want to get the fastest updated lines, the fastest injury updates. You can go over to wagertalk.com and get yourself a 7-day free trial subscription to Odds Logic, which actually posts, it's somewhere around 30 different outlets, what the lines are. You get the instantaneous movement. You'll see the faster injury reports. So if you're involved seriously on a daily basis, you might want to take a look. 7-day free trial, oddslogic.com. And visit wagertalk.com to get it. I haven't bet it yet, Skee, so it's hard for me to say best bet, so I won't say best bet, but I will say I do lean toward the under in the Las Vegas-Atlanta game. We gave the basic reasons why. Like any other sport, any other game, it's a game with a lot of playoff implications. It's a game where you got a couple of very hot sides coming in here, and you've got a couple of teams that have leaned on Atlanta, definitely defense, and Las Vegas. Becky's asked for it all season long, and more often than not, they've been good on the defensive side. Their history, last two results are under this particular total, so I can't give it as best bet because, like you always say, we want to play it to recommend it. But I will say I'm leaning heavily that way and probably will get to the window with Atlanta, Las Vegas under. And I'm looking here. You can still find 163, which is pretty tempting at this point in time.
I like it, Rob. You know what? We need to go ahead and first. I mean, I'm gonna stand up straight. You know what I'm saying? we saying some good things on this show. I see some data backing it up. I mean, Aces just shot like 40% from three. Should regress a little bit, especially versus good Atlanta defense. Second slowest pace for Atlanta lately. Two top defenses. Playoff positioning to play for. I mean, they're not gonna play no defense in this game. We might not see any till playoffs. I gotta stand up straight here, Rob Veno, and my best bet for the show. Aces Dream under 163 is the best number that I can find right now, and that is at Caesars. So I will mention though, tomorrow I'm very close, at least a 4% play, but very close to having a 5% play in the W, and it will be released sooner than later. So be on the lookout for that. Vino, always appreciate you taking the time breaking these games down with me. I enjoy doing it, and you see today you brought that under up, and I like what I'm hearing. I start to digging a little more and find myself at the window opening up that wallet. So appreciate what you bring to the show. Everybody in the chat, we appreciate you as well. Here they go, Rob. Stand up, Rob.
Yeah, I was
Say it with your chest. We appreciate the chat room. Great people, great cappers, all just trying to have a good time and help each other cash some tickets. So appreciate you guys. Everybody else, Twitch, X, Spotify, Apple, Kick. Much love. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll have 3 games to talk about in the W. And Vino, we have college football. We could talk a little bit of college football. We probably won't go through all the games, but we could talk a little something. So we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Best of luck on all your action tonight.